late spring and early summer is by far the best time to trout fish. With the stock trout being a dime a dozen, the hatches being numerable, and the wild trout seemingly feasting non-stop, there's nothing quite like it. Sometimes it can seem like there's a trout underneath every rock. And maybe there is. Welcome back to another fishing adventure.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to start off nymphing, mostly because the water's kind of clear. Not only is the water clear, but it's sunny as crap. I'm going to try to nymph for a minute, unless I see something change or something crazy happen. Oh no. That's unfortunate. And I broke off that freaking fly. Are you serious? Well, that was quick. Oh my gosh. Nice fish. Oh, there's the first one after I just got stuck and broke off a nymph. Just a big stocked rainbow. That's a real big stocked rainbow though. I mean, what's that? That might be, you might consider that almost a brood type style fish. I mean, he's probably 18, 19-inch fish. Well, at least I know one of the flies is gonna work. There you go. It's a big old flunky. Look at him. Those things are so crazy. Just because they're so freaking... Some of those things are big, but they don't really do much. They don't really know how to act like trout. So they're pretty easy to catch usually. Alright guys, so that's fish number one. We'll see how many fish I can catch here. Usually I can catch quite a few. So we'll see. I'd like to catch some browns, but the weather conditions are atrocious for browns. So I'm just gonna take whatever I can get in through here. And yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I should be able to catch a bunch of fish out of here, because I'll be honest with you, man. As I said a second ago, these stalkers are not the brightest things on earth. Assuming I can cast in the water, I'll probably catch them. Ooh, fish is fighting a little different. Might be a brown. Oh, I think it's a brown. Look at the difference in how this fish fights compared to the other one. And this is just a little fish. This is not even a big fish. It's a little brown. And he's fighting 3 times as hard as that rainbow was. 3 times as hard. A brown the size of that rainbow would have peeled drag. There we go. First brownie of the day. Thanks, buddy. That's cool. One brown already. Just as I literally just opened my mouth and said that I probably wasn't gonna catch as many browns. Is that another brown? 2 browns? This is gonna be insane. I just want you guys to know that. This is 3 fish in the first run. Haven't even done anything. Would you stop for 1 second? Another brownie. Ow, you almost hooked me. Ah, I gotta love fishing, man. Gotta love fishing. All right, 3 fish. Cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got him, got him. No way. No way. Did you guys see that? And I'm stuck on the... No! Dude, there are so many fish in here. It's actually the most insane thing of all time, the amount of fish that are in here. Like, I don't know how to describe to you guys how many trout are in this stinking creek right now. Whew. All right, let me see if I can get this off. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to go out there, which is gonna ruin this hole, but that's okay. There's plenty of holes up through here, so it's the start of catching a bunch of fish, I hope. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but that right there is a golden trout. It looks like he's feeding, so let's see if he'll eat my flies. We looked at it. Have to get a little bit further up in front of him. That's probably better. Got him. And that's how you catch a golden trout. Oh man, these stupid fish. They're a dime a dozen here in good old West Virginia nowadays. You just walk up the creek and you're like, look, a golden trout, you know? Oh! Guess I knew there'd be a fish behind that log. Chill out, brother, chill out. Now, see what you did. See what you did, buddy. Now you done wrapped yourself in a circle. Now it's gonna be hard to get you undone. And like, what are we really accomplishing by doing this? You know what I mean? Well, okay. One way to unhook a trout. Chill out, buddy. There he is. Thanks for playing. I knew there'd be a fish in this log. Probably one above this log too. These aren't even good holes. I'm just fishing pocket water because, I don't know. Seems like there's quite a few fish in this pocket water right now. It's just the time of year. Oh, that's a nice brown. Looks like. Oh, yeah, I think it's a brown just based on how he's fighting. Right on that rock. Come here. Right on that rock there, ladies and gentlemen. Fish sit in some crazy spots, especially when there's a million of them. Chill out for a second, my friend. Thanks, buddy. Put any amount of money that there is a trout at this tree. I don't know what kind of trout, but there will be a trout. Just have to get a little closer to the root. That's the cast, probably. There it is. Ooh, a little bit nicer trout. Shut up, buddy. Whoa, it's a brown. Where are you going, dude? Whoa. That's my biggest brown of the day so far. Come on. Let me get you real quick. There we go. Oh, it came out. He's gone. That's on me. He was acting like a nutcase, so I just wanted to net him. That's what I get. It wasn't a huge fish, thank goodness. He's probably, oh, I don't know, 15, 16 inches. Right out of the log where I said he was gonna be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've spotted another golden trout. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still sitting there. The sun came out, so it's hard to see him, but he's sitting like right where that sun patch is. He's sitting looking up the stream, sitting right next to that root ball. When the sun goes away, it's pretty easy to see there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I can see it because of my shades, but he's sitting right there as a point. See if I can catch him. I already caught one of these fools today, so see if a second one's in the playbook or not. Got him. Second Goldie. Come here, buddy. Okay, or don't come here. Come on, buddy. And he jumped in the net for me. The only good thing about golden trout, it's a great learning tool because you walk up to these places and you can see them in the water. And first of all, it kind of teaches you where the trout lay because, I mean, they lay the same place that a brown trout would lay and the same place that obviously a rainbow trout would lay because that's what they are. But then you can kind of sight fish for them and watch how they react to your fly. Okay, I was gonna get a better release of him, but he's gonna take off and go downstream now. Anyways, when you see them like that and they're really obvious as to where they are, it makes for a good like learning or little tip or lesson when you're trout fishing. Because then you can kind of look at that and be like, okay, I see where that fish is. Now, like I come up here and I'm looking to recreate it. This hole isn't quite as good, but there's a couple runs right in here where it's like, okay, you're just recreating little pockets where the fish are likely gonna be. And eventually, if you keep recreating those pockets, one of these pockets is gonna have a fish similar to where that golden trout was. All right, guys, so I just put on a new Stonefly nymph, and as I was doing that, I saw a fish rise over here. So I'm gonna kind of work over. He's sitting right behind this one rock. I almost guarantee that fish will eat. So he's sitting right in here. I'm just gonna walk up here and kind of try to lay it in a spot that's not gonna cause the fish to spook. Like that's a good spot. And I'm just gonna drag this through there. There it is. You can't always, like, it's not every fish that eats a dry fly is catchable on a nymph. But what ends up happening, at least for me a lot of the time, is that, especially in these shallower rivers and creeks, is that like, that just means they're feeding. If you catch one eating a nymph, and he's probably feeding, and I was gonna release him better, but he got stuck on my line. What I was gonna say though is, if one eats a nymph, then he's probably feeding, and they usually don't turn down a stonefly, or they usually won't turn down a big meal when they're feeding. Even if, like, obviously, he wasn't specifically looking for a nymph, but when one floats by his head, he's not gonna turn it down. So, yeah, just something I've noticed. Obviously, it'd be funner to catch it on a dry fly, but I don't, like, right now, I'm not seeing that many fish eat dry flies. So to me, it's not worth changing to a dry fly. So I'll just keep on what I have on and hopefully not get stuck. There we go. Oh yeah, nice brown. Right on that rock. Oh yeah, buddy. Come on into, whoa! Beautiful fish too. He's colorful. I knew there was gonna be a fish on this rock. I'd love it if you just came in nicely. What do you think, buddy? I guess that's a no. Oh! Probably just pulling a little bit more line for him. I knew there'd be one at this rock. What a beautiful brown. This is awesome, man. Come on. Oh gosh. Why did he just go over here? No, 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 no. We're not going downstream. He ain't that big. Gosh, dude, he's got enough energy. I mean, look how much, that is a fully torqued rod right there, folks. Come on, dude. Jeez, I mean, he's fighting like he owns the place. I keep wanting to go for him, and he takes off down the creek. That is a gorgeous, beautiful, perfect brown, and I love him so much. Let's go, man. That's so awesome. Oh, it's so awesome. All right, guys, so obviously there's a big rock here. This big rock is a perfect cover for a big brown, and there was one in there. Shouldn't say big brown. Perfect cover for a brown. That was not the biggest brown I've ever seen, but as I said, I'm not going to complain too much because I'm just happy to have been able to catch one of those fish. As you can see, most of the fish in here aren't gigantic. So when you catch one that's yay big, you should be proud of it and happy with what you've caught. All right, guys, so we're coming up on a gorgeous hole right here. So I'm looking at this hole right now, just off rip. It's got a rock here that creates some current slack, or slack in the current. There's a slab rock right here that looks like it's got some undercut to it. And obviously you've got the main, you've got two little sources of current that come together and they combine and then run down this hole and make a pretty deep looking run. So this is like the ideal scenario to catch a trout or two. So we'll see what's in here. I always start in the back end just because you don't want to step up and spook fish. Like that's, and I just got one, see? No, I didn't, I got a stick. Boy, that felt like a fish for a second. Anyways, my point is that you don't want to step up in here and then spook the fish before you get to them. So I always cast in the back ends of these holes, even though, I don't know, I don't tend to catch too many fish. It depends on the time of the year, but I don't usually catch a ton of fish in the back ends of these holes. However, this hole does have this undercut rock here that is interesting. I'm not even sure how you cast that. I honestly almost need like a streamer to truly fish that rock. Most of the times with pockets like that, where there's like a rock like that, I just hope that the fish is actually sitting in the current. Oh my gosh, I just had a really nice fish hit and I lost him. That sucks, man. Right at the very head. Didn't even really get to do much with it. He hit so quick and then ran with it. Guarantee it was a good brown. Hopefully there's still one in here that didn't spook from that. I'm sure there's still a couple fish in there, but God, that kind of hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. Oh my gosh. You guys see that dry fly eat up there? Dry fly eat. Didn't look like a giant brown, but I bet he'd eat a nymph. I've already done it once today. Let's see if I can do it again. It's too far over. I'm gonna let it run though because it's a great cast. Oh, big fish, big brown. Big brown, good gracious. Big brown, might be 20 inches. Legitimately, very close. Okay, let's reel this up. I'll try to keep him on for a second. No, he's probably not 20, but where are you going, dude? Okay, we're going down apparently. This is the worst scenario to be in. Okay, can we settle out for a second, buddy? Are you just gonna come towards me? No, of course not. Why would you? I can't believe I'm hooking a fish this big in here, to be honest with you. Not that they don't exist, obviously they do. But he's really, really trying to mess with me. Ooh. I can't believe that. Cannot believe it. It's probably a 20-inch stinking brown trout, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a great spot to throw this fish off at, so you're not gonna see my face. Sorry for your luck. This is a long, skinny female, it looks like. But she is I'm just happy because I expected to catch nothing of anywhere near this caliber of fish today. So, I'm not gonna say that that's like she might be 20, but I think there's a good chance she's not even really 20. But I'm just thrilled to have even caught a fish of this caliber at all in here. So, while she splashes the camera, I'm gonna try to get her released here just because she's obviously ready to go. Thanks, girl. Oh yeah, baby. Whoa, 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 what are you doing on the rock, you monkey? Holy cow. It's a good brown. No, no, no. We're not doing that today. Try to get him in here. We'll step right here, lift his head. Nope. Here we go. There's another good brown, man. The quality of fish is just a little bit better down here. I don't know exactly why that's the case, but that's a good brown right there. He's no giant, but what is he, probably 16 inches or so? Thanks, buddy. See you, buddy. Thanks for playing. Right back into the depths. That's pretty cool, man. I had a feeling I'd catch one here. All right, let's see if there's anything on the other side of this thing here. You see over there, all this water pushes up against that rock. And I would assume that that's actually the deepest part of the hole. Of course, this is also a good spot where you hook a giant fish and you lose the whole rig. There's another brown in there. Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. I was gonna say, surely I'd hook another one in there. It's amazing how they don't, it's like, it's not that there's like, there's super fast water, but when you have all these rocks on the bottom, you'll have these random places where fish can sit and they can get away from the current. And I've caught two right here now. It's another fish that's like almost similar, exact same size. You have the fly back, buddy? Chill, 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 chill. We're friends. We're literally friends. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can swim until your heart's desire. You're not getting out of this one. Just gonna be honest with you. Just let me pop you. There we go. Another one just like the other one. Well guys, the GoPro battery died right as I was about to release that fish, so sorry about the lack of a release on that one, but as I was saying, you can find that right pocket where those fish are sitting. And then like for me right in here, it hangs up like there's a lot of stuff on the bottom of the river that kind of is keeping this water from shooting straight through here. And these fish are really keying in on any amount of cover they can find. Or not cover, I'm sorry, any amount of slack current they can find. Oh my gosh! You guys see where I just caught that fish? Oh, it's a smallmouth. Well, just got two brown trout and a smallmouth. Chill out, buddy. Relax. I was gonna say that thing hit in a weird way, weird spot. There you go. It's kind of a pretty smallmouth, low key. Thanks, buddy.
After catching that smallmouth, I went on to catch many more trout, but nothing of note, so I figured I'd end this video here at the risk of getting too repetitive. Since I know there will be several questions regarding my setup, I'll give it to you here. The reel was an Orvis Hydros 2 Euro fly reel. The rod is a 3-weight Cortland Competition Series Mark II. I was using Cortland's store-bought Euro nymphing leader because it's been working so well for me with 4X tippet to a double nymph rig. One nymph was a Pat's rubber leg and the second nymph was a hare's ear. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.